Hello there. My name is John. Welcome to the game. Hope everything is going well with you. Today we find ourselves at Monte Cervino. Let's put this first drive into the short stuff and we'll be on our way. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking. Okay, I'm liking it. Back in the fairway, that's great. This is what our third shot's looking like. Ruh-roh. All right, this is your fourth shot. I could have used a little bit more power, I think. And this is your fifth shot. Ooh, what's going on here? And this is your sixth shot.
That's unfortunate.
Okay, this shouldn't be too bad. We're in the light rough, but not too deep. And this is right on the border. I'm not sure if it's going to be rough or fairway. All right, back in the fairway. Let's regroup, get our show back on the road. Huh, weird. Ooh, that was just a mistake, I guess. That's an oopsie.
Well, you're still in it, but you are hitting from a pretty gross lie, so don't let it get you down.
Hopefully this sticks to the fairway.
Okay, your 7 over par shot limit has been exceeded. Course marshal's beacon at me. We're going to move you over to the next hole.
And you're 7 over for the day. And you're teeing up on a par 4 for this one. I think I lost it. The ball's got a bit of a mind of its own. Well, that was never going to be good.
Okay, we are very deep in the rough. Careful with this one.
Not much happened with that one. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Setting up here for your 4th. And this might get rough. Setting up here in the deep stuff. I don't know what that was. Okay, 6th shot. Oh, that's off track. We'll get it back. We are in the deep stuff here. Oh, that was unlucky. We're in the deep stuff here. Oh, that couldn't have been planned. This is out of the 2nd cut here. Unlucky.
Okay, you have exceeded your shot limit. 7 over par means we're going to go ahead and move on to the next hole. See you there. 14 over for the round.
That wind is going right to left out there. Hopefully this one sticks nice for us.
Nice. Ended up just fine after that shot.
This one for the birdie. A little too much pace on that one. This one's for par. This is your bogey putt. Oh, hello. That one almost went. And setting up now for your 5th shot. Just in the green side rough here. Whew, tough hole this one. Let's sink this and shake that off. A little too hard.
Okay, please, please, please tell me you can sink this.
This one's heading to the rough. We're in the big, thick, deep rough here. Well, that's too bad. You've taken too many strokes on this hole. Shot limit has been reached. And teeing this one up on the 4th. Shake it off. Okay, we are in the deep stuff currently. Setting up for our 3rd shot. Let's go towards the rough.
Well, not the best result there. That was some gnarly stuff you had to hit from, though.
Okay, here's your 5th. And lining up your 6th shot here. Careful there.
No good.
We're in the deep stuff. You might need a club or 2 extra on this shot.
You are very deep in the rough here. Gonna have to be careful about this one.
And we are in the deep stuff currently. Let's get out of here now.
Okay, back on the fairway. This is good stuff here.
Okay, this is about 105 yards-ish to the pin. This one's heading a little bit to the left.
Okay, course marshal's giving me an earful here. We're going to move you on to the next hole because you've gone over your allotted shot limit.
And here's a par 5 for us. We'll need a little more pace on that one. Here's our second shot on this 5th hole. Now that one could have used a bit more pace. This one's your 3rd. Oh, I wish you could have that one back. Yikes. Setting up here for your 4th shot. That's too bad. Setting up here in the first cut of rough. Oh, that's going to wind up short.
Okay, the ball's sitting up pretty good here in the rough.
Ooh, never like leaving those short. Well, it didn't quite get there, did it? All right, let's get out of this first cut and on our way. Okay, that's wonderful. Back in the fairway. Oh, it's always tough leaving them short. Okay, this is in the light rough. This shouldn't be too bad.
Ugh.
Setting up from the long grass here. Let's get on out of this. Well, that's too bad. You reached our shot limit on that hole. Gonna move on here. Wind's picking up out there. We got a headwind on this hole. Well, that tee shot looks like it'll do. Pin's about 145 yards away. Oh, a little bit long, possibly. Good job.
26-footer from here to the cup.
Well, that was, yeah, that was tough. Just wound up short. And this is about 4 feet. Down she goes. This one is a par 3 hole. Oh, this one might be over the green. Well, you're not going to hit every green today. That's all right. And from the green side bunker. All right, bit of work left to do here, but we're out of the sand. Ooh, tough break. All right, nice 3-footer to deal with. And that'll go down for the bogey. Got a nice tailwind on this hole. See what you can do with that. Oh, this one's in the fairway. That's strange. I could have sworn that was fairway bound. No, live and learn. This one might be a bit long. Well, missed the green there on that one. And this is our third shot. This one to save par. Whoa, ball. Whoa. Okay, tap this one on in. Ooh. Man, that was close. Okay, this is your 6th shot on this one. Heading to the deep stuff here.
Well, you're still in it, but you were hitting from a pretty gross lie, so don't let it get you down. All right, you're on the green now. Good stuff.
15 feet to go from here.
Can we agree that you'll try really hard to sink this and we can move on with our lives? Thanks.
Ooh, those ones usually drop. Must have, I don't know, did you rush it? I don't know.
I'd like to get this hole behind us.
Well, that's never fun. And unfortunately, you've reached our shot limit on this hole. We're going to push forward to the next. And here we go on the 9th. Well, this drive's looking okay. It's tidy. Setting up here now for our 3rd shot. This could be a bit long. Let's see how it goes.
Nice. Ended up just fine after that shot.
Lining this one up at 21 feet. Oh, great ball. And for the par. This one's tracking.
Solid par. Well done.
And here we have a lovely par 4 hole. That drive's looking decent here. We'll get through these branches eventually. Sweet. All right, second shot on the 10th. Okay, could be a birdie on the scorecard if you drop this. And that will work.
Okay, we got a bit of a long par 4 here. Let's see how this tee shot shapes up.
Should be smooth sailing off the tee. And this one's about 190 or so to the pin. I think this might need to sit.
Okay, ended up nice and safe. Still a little work to do, though.
And this is your look at birdie. A little bit too firm on that one. This one's just a 3-foot putt.
Solid par. Well done.
Blowing left to right on this one. Well, didn't expect that. Okay, second shot here on the 12th. Well, that was just a missed. I don't know what that was. No, just not enough mustard on that one. And setting up for your 4th stroke here. Setting up for your 5th stroke here. Oh, don't worry about it. Okay, this is your 6th shot.
Well, I'm just glad to be out of the deep stuff. This is good.
This one's around 135 yards out.
I think you could probably 2-putt from here.
This ball's a long way from home. Let's see if he can help it get there. This one's heading to the long grass. You might need a club or 2 extra from here. This is really deep. Those shots are going to happen to you. Coming in hot. Okay, we're in the deep rough. Careful. Hey-o. Well, that's too bad. We reached the shot limit. That's never fun. Yeah, you might need a little more power. We got a headwind on this hole. Oh, is that tree hollow? That's not going to work, is it? All right, here's our second shot on the 13th. Did you get all of it? I think we're coming up short. Okay, here's our third shot. Heading towards the water. Okay, here's your fifth shot. I think we're about to get wet. Shouldn't be too awkward out of here, just in the first cut. Oh, this one might be airmailing the green. Oh, that's a little untidy. Whoops. All right, setting up here deep in the spinach. This one's got eyes for the rough, I think. Oh, wound up on the fringe after all that. Good job. And we've reached the shot limit on this one. We're going to push on to the next hole. And here we go on hole number 14. Looks like this one's in the fairway. Okay, this is about 160 or so to the pin.
Hope this one bites.
We'll have that. "20 feet to the hole from here." Went right by. This one's 8 feet. No, that's going right by the hole, isn't it? This will be for bogey. Oh. Well, it sounded awesome. Just ended up off the green, but wow. It was exciting to watch. that was unlucky.
Well, not the best result there. That was some gnarly stuff you had to hit from, though.
And it was just a bad luck hole from the beginning, I think. Shot limit has been reached. Wind is blowing left to right. Not quite sure where this will end up. Okay, and from the sand. This is what our third shot's looking like. Okay, positive thoughts. Let's save par right here. Ouch. Ouch. All right, let's grab this bogey and move on. Just, yeah, a little too much on there. Oh, man. All right, triple bogey. Here's our look. All right, let's see how this next hole is playing. Teeing her up now on a par 3 hole. Looks like this one's going left. A little wayward on that approach. All righty, second shot on the 16th. Okay, we're out of that bunker. That's step one. All right, par putt. Looking good. All right, time to finish this one off.
All right, let's take a look at the old scorecard here.
All right, put this one out in the fairway. Oh, that's too bad.
Okay, you are deep, deep in the rough here. now that we're back on the fairway, let's take a look at hitting this green.
Yeah, you'll take that. We'll give this one a tap, and we will mosey on our way. There you go. Heads up, wind's blowing left to right here. Tee shot's looking decent. All right, good luck with your second shot here on the 18th hole. That's bold, using the driver off the fairway. I'll take it. Okay, third shot. This one's about 21 feet to the cup. Well, it's going right by the head. Here's a 6-foot putt. So far, so good. All right, the putt drops, and I guess that means I'm off the clock. And that's going to do it for me. My job's done. Hopefully, we'll see you again around here real soon, though. there. My name is John, and welcoming you to the course. And today we start off with a par 5 first hole. Let's get this. Shoot, that's out of bounds. Setting up for our third shot. Ooh, you might not like where this one's going. Looks like this one's your 5th shot. This one's going to go splash. Let's be careful getting out of here. Might not get all the distance you want in the deep stuff. Heading to the water here. Let's get out of this. This is a little spinachy for my liking.
Unlucky. Unlucky. All right, and we are back in the fairway. Good to see.
Well, that's too bad. You reached our shot limit on that hole. Gonna move on here. Okay, that's 7 over for the day. Teeing it up on the second hole.